Hi, Calvary family and friends. Thank you for taking a moment out of your busy day to pause and to join with me in reflecting on how we might make Calvary's vision statement our very own. It's an August morning. It's a beautiful day. It's warm outside. Some might even say it's really hot outside. But our world, creation, is teeming with life. There's the sounds of summer, and it points to life, to the crickets, to the tree frogs, to so many other things that we expect to see running around and living in summertime. At the same time, flowers are abloom, trees have their leaves on them, everything is filled with life. Creation is bursting. As I walked into church this morning, I picked a few of the flowers in the portico area. These petunias are taking over. They are spreading out, going everywhere in that garden area. As I hold these flowers in my hand, I ask the question, what would they be like without sunlight? Would I even be holding this vase of flowers today? You might answer, probably not. It wouldn't be possible. In the same way, our lives of faith are dependent upon the light of the Son of God. Christ's light is life for us. Christ came into the world as the Son of God, the light of God, and draws us to himself. He draws us to the light and the life of God. Through him, we come to have life in God and through God. At the same time, the light of Christ is like heat. It's love that warms us up, that shows us who we are as beloved children of God. But this love doesn't stay on the outside. It comes into us, like the sun on a hot summer day heating us up. This love comes within us, and it changes us. It makes us want to share this life, light, this life, this love that we have come to know so dearly. During this time of the pandemic, our church council has been putting the final touches on our vision statement at Calvary. If you haven't already heard, our vision statement is shining the light of Christ with everyone. Our vision statement is like a compass that helps us get to our destination. It's something that we together can think about and make our own so that we're all moving in the same direction toward what we are trying to fulfill here at Calvary. And that's our mission. Our mission statement has recently been updated to growing in compassionate relationships, faith, service, and generosity. It is our vision statement, shining the light of Christ, that gets us to these things. They're like fruits, they're like flowers, they're like the vibrancy of life in Christ. They're the vibrancy of life in God. And we don't get to them on our own. We get to them through shining the light of Christ with others and allowing those relationships, faith, service, and generosity to grow up in them, even as it's growing up in us. Over the next few weeks, we will continue to share a few more videos to invite you to reflect on how we might make this vision statement our own. Until then, I would ask you to think about, what would your life be like without sunlight? More importantly, what would your life be like without the light of the Son of God? How would your life be different? How would you be living your life without that? Can you even imagine what that would be like? Perhaps this time of pandemic has helped us to see some of what we may miss if we did not have the light of Christ in our lives. Having been isolated, having been separated from our church family and those things that we so very much enjoy doing together, it gives a little bit of a glimpse of what the absence of Christ's light might be like for us, how it feels. So as you go through the next weeks, I invite you to think about, what would it be like without the light of Christ in your life? In looking at the absence of that, we can begin to understand the power of the light of Christ in our lives and how very important it is for all of us to be shining it into the world.